issues and problems, with young people where they don't get decent opportunities, and it's a bit unfair, really. So when something like this comes along, it proves a point that using sport, using in this instance, obviously rugby, using the core principles of rugby as well, it's massively helped.
Nothing was really happening for me. I was just, I got locked up for like 15 months. After when I got into rugby changes lives, I get onside I changed a lot of things of my mentality, changed. Rugby's taught me a lot of things, especially just being part of that 10-week program. It taught me a lot of things. It taught me about, being part of a team, trusting each other, being that man to take that tackle, being that man to support your guy and your team to go for that tackle, it's like, I don't know, it's not as intense as in you go into a war, but it's the same aspect, if you know what I'm saying. You always look for that person right beside you to watch your back, to go with you to that front line.
He's been able to come into here, work with younger people that are sort of not too sort of distant from him with his age as well. It's helped him with his progression as well. His personal skills have, they've improved slightly. He's got a lot more, confident with how he approaches things as well. His actual adaptation using rugby and using the core principles of rugby, seems to have helped him.
Few people have been helping me. As soon as I got out, the next day I got a phone call from James, and he was telling me information of to get involved in coaching, and I was really happy. I didn't expect that phone call. I thought I had to make that effort. So it showed that I'm not just another guy who come out. It shows that he thought all right, cool, this guy he wants to make a change, let me give him a chance. So he gave me this opportunity to work with the kids, and I'm really enjoying it. It's, even if I'm not getting paid for it or anything, I enjoy it. It's a great experience. I have fun with them. I teach them basic skills of of rugby and and principles of just being a better rugby player and what it means to be a rugby player and other values of it.
Do you think that if you discovered rugby at an earlier age, you might not have ended up in the trouble that you did?
Yeah, I was a terrible footballer, so I think rugby would have done it for me. Yeah.